Alright, let me introduce myself. First off, my name is DeBreeze. I'm sure many of y'all already know this. And what I'm doing now is a Wendy Solo for finals sort of seals. And I'm sure all of you could probably looking at this and saying, this guy must be retarded or something. You know, but Wendy is my favorite character. And I wanted to challenge. And Wendy Solo, you can't really get that much more challenging than that unless you want to do a SoS Solo, which that's just straight ignorant, but you can go ahead and try if you want. Alright, as you can tell by the map, that I already played through some of it. And already let's see, this is already recorded too, by the way, so that means I already succeeded in the first chapter. But back to why I played through part of it. You know, I already played through this before. Wendy Solo, and I failed miserably at it. And what really got me uptight about going through it at the beginning was that the thieves eventually went, there's chests all over the place, of course, and there's some useful stuff that actually went in those chests for Wendy, which are the Night Crest, of course, which I want to promote her as soon as possible. I can't really delay her if I'm not promoting. And the secret book, which, it's just that boost. I mean, Wendy needs all the stat boost she can get as soon as possible. And let's see, what else? Well, yeah, I guess I should give you some background information on me. Let's see, you already know my name. I'm 19, and I do go to school. I go to Florida A&M University, which is in Tallahassee, Florida, but I live in Georgia. Those who don't know, Tallahassee is on the border of, on the Florida border. So it takes me about 20-30 minutes to get to school, something like that. So let's see. When I do start playing this again, I will probably do a let's play, as in, live, and probably, fail a chapter live and everything. You'll probably get to hear me cuss and all this stuff. And hear my blackness come out. Because I can get pretty upset sometimes. And let's see. I think anything else I need to tell you. Well, while still with my people around, I am working on a final mag. It's taking a whole lot longer than I originally thought. I'm working on it. I guess one of the reasons why, there's two reasons why it's taking a long time. One is the fact that I'm creating a custom portrait for pretty much every person on the game besides Ken Sane. And two is the obvious one, is the text. That takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time. I didn't realize how long it's going to take until I tried it myself. And also, as I know quite a few of you know, I'm not great at English. I mean, especially since I like to type quick and just not really check anything. So that means that I make a lot of typos when editing my text, which is really bad, obviously. That means I have to go back and fix it, which takes even more time. But I'll get through that hack eventually. Oh well, and let's see what else. Oh, and Zelda, I know you're gonna be watching this. When I first played through this, your favorite character did die, because I really didn't give a fuck about it, really. I just said that's just a waste of time, just going to move her around. But this time I decided to go ahead and save her, since she is good. She is a good fighter and all that stuff, and I don't know why I really saved her. I should have just let her die just for the hell of it, but oh well. I'm gonna be happy I did save her. Now, oh yeah, and the blackout is because I'm trying to take away the lag, which it obviously succeeded in because I'm using Windows Media Maker, and well, as Press said, I'm using that now, but I was using a visual board recorder, which which always seems to lag after, after a little bit. Hopefully I'll get the snagging shit right, and I can just snag it and talk live through the game. Hopefully I can get that shit right. So I kinda haven't been doing good with that lately. As you can go and look at my fail video and see how bad it was the first time I gave it a shot. Alright, right here I decided, I like battle animations. So I went ahead and put Wendy's on and turned everybody else's off because everybody else is just pretty much useless. Since, it's a solo. Well, besides the 2 knights, which, the triangle attack is the main reason I was able to, actually the only reason I was able to get through this first chapter. That and supports. Even with the triangle attack, I couldn't beat the boss without supports. And let's see. The enemies are finally moving to position where we actually get to the good part. Now, as you can see, Wendy's start defense is bad. Scratch bad. It's god awful as Knight. If you start as a Knight, you should not have the straight terrible defense, which I'm not sure if you've seen her stats. I don't know if I showed it on here or not. I'm sure you'll see how much it levels up. And as you can tell earlier, I have a whole bunch of vulneraries in here because I can't use a healer. And eventually, I'm pretty sure that Wendy will dodge plenty, and she will have enough defense where she doesn't really need that many vulneraries. But right now, she does. So, let's see. One more thing, the random number generator can be a straight up bitch in this game. And what do you know? That was one example. It's not that bad, but 74% chance is a pretty decent chance of hitting somebody. But it goes both ways. So it isn't like it's just, yeah, it goes both ways. Sometimes you get very lucky, sometimes you just get extremely pissed off. And Wendy, this shows off her defense, obviously, since she's almost dead already. Next, this explains my strategy. You will really understand my strategy when get to the bulk of the enemy start coming through. Because Barth, has the highest defense, and I can use him as a meat shield while he heal Wendy, which that's very useful actually. You will really understand how useful that is later. And that is an example of the random number generator working in your favor. If that was me and I missed 83% chance of hitting somebody, I would be, I'll be pissed. But I definitely seen stuff like a 99% chance of hitting somebody and you hit or miss. I've seen 1% chance critical, and they critical me and I die. So let's just keep it like that. Oh yeah, first I'm gonna see triangle attack, which I use throughout this chapter. By the way, you know what? I have never seen triangle attack with the generals before. Surprised me. And I probably want to get to see it this chapter because there can still be nights when I make her a general. So I might look it up on YouTube or something just to see what the general triangle attack looks like. But enough of that. Oh yeah, one more thing. The horse is god awful because I took a saved snapshot file, which I got straight from Game Facts, and it was from chapter 8. That means I didn't go through any chapters or anything. And apparently the idiot did not decide to level Boris at all. He's still level 1 right now. Maybe level 2, but I don't think I gave him any fighting at the beginning of this. So I'm pretty sure he's level 1. So he is very slow, and his defense isn't that great either. It's a hell lot better than Wendy's, but it still ain't that great. That means he could die pretty easy. He's very slow. I'm pretty sure he's slower than Wendy at level 1. I haven't really checked on that though. So that means the triangle attack isn't going to be that useful later. And that is showing what I was talking about with the using Barth as a meat shield to heal Wendy. Almost nobody can do damage to him if it does like 1 damage and stuff. Apparently that's it. So I guess I'll see y'all next time.